Hey guys, Rob Murphy from Holistic Healing Choices here. Now today we're going to do a little bit of EFT tapping around the subject of foods that are bad for you or foods that don't really serve you that well. So this is about those little cravings that you get for those sugary things or those things that you know you shouldn't have or that you're just having too much of. Why would we want to tap around this? Because if we make better choices with our diet, one, we're feeling better by putting better quality food in ourselves. And two, we're not hitting that energy crash. The more that you crave these things and the more that you give into those cravings, the more that you'll crave them in the long run as well. So by cutting it out, mainly talking about sugary or fried sort of foods here, the more you cut those out, the better off you'll be. So without further ado, let's jump in and see what we can tap out about this. So, even though I give into my cravings and have these bad foods, I deeply and completely love, honor and accept myself. And even though I have these cravings for these foods, I deeply love, honor and accept myself. Even though I sometimes give in to the temptation of these cravings, I deeply love, honor and accept myself. And I know that these foods are just showing me that I'm hungry and that I can easily get something else. Or even a glass of water to satisfy myself. And I know that if I say no to these cravings, I strengthen my willpower. And I know that it's okay in moderation. But if I have a specific goal, like weight loss, why would I want to sabotage myself by indulging in these foods? And I know that I have sabotaged myself in the past with these foods. But I know that is no longer who I am. And that these foods aren't even a reward for me. Why would I be rewarding myself with something that does me harm? Something that puts me further away from my actual goal. And I know that there is a deeper meaning behind these cravings. And that once I figure that craving out, that meaning will make sense and it will end that craving once and for all. And I know that once I figure out the meaning behind that craving, that these foods won't even feel satisfying. And when they no longer feel satisfying, why would I even crave them at all? Why would I crave something knowing it's doing me no good? And I can start craving even better foods. Craving foods that I know will boost my energy. Foods that I know are going to get me closer to my goal. Foods that are going to nourish me, nurture me, and make me feel better. That will give me a proper energy boost and not this fake one that comes from these bad foods. And I know by giving myself this, I'm showing myself some love. And I know by eating better quality foods that it shows that I feel worthwhile about myself. And it means so much more to me to have these better quality foods, it won't just be that instant gratification, that instant reward. It'll be that long-term reward that goes with my long-term goal. And I know that these better quality foods are so much better for me. Filling me up and keeping me full. And I no longer give in to my craving. When I feel fuller and I know that these other foods are making me feel fuller, my craving subsides and I no longer crave what's bad for me. And these sweet things, these fried things, these things that make me feel low, eventually, I can give them all up easily. I know that I no longer have to listen to my craving and that I can just stop. Stop so easily. And I know that my body is going to thank me for that. My body's going to thank me with more energy, more natural energy. It allows me to do so much more throughout the day. And when I have these cravings, I need to ask myself, do I even really need to eat? Am I actually hungry? Is it just because I know that they're there? And I'm not going to let my cravings win. Because even if I know that that food is there, I know I am stronger than my cravings. I no longer spend that time thinking about that food. Instead, I'm using it for much more productive things. And feeling so much better for it. Because I love myself. And I love doing so much more other than succumbing to my cravings. And I know these cravings are only temporary. And the more that I don't listen to them, the easier it is to not listen to any other cravings. Listen to any other cravings that come from my mind. That come from my mind and try and poison me. Because even now, thinking about those foods is about the same as thinking about poison. And I love myself enough to not want to poison myself. And I know that even when I'm shopping for that food, I know it's so much easier just to leave it on the shelf now. Not even be tempted by it in the first place. And make better food decisions for myself and for the others around me. Because I can be that inspiration for others to help them as well. They see me making better decisions, see how much better I look, feel and am, then it might help them as well. And it's good. It feels good to help others in that way. To be their guiding light and to help them through this as well. Now, EFT, in its own way, even just doing the tapping, anytime that you feel the craving is a great way to help that craving. Anytime that you're feeling nervous, anxious, or whatever it is that would trigger you to reach for that food, just start a bit of tapping It doesn't have to be about anything specific, but if you keep that thought of what's actually drawing you to that food in your mind, you'll find that you'll easily be able to overcome that craving. Any time that you do that, and the more that you do that, the more that you're going to impact whatever's behind what's making you crave that. So, use this tool as much as you possibly can, and use this video as inspiration for what's happening with you. So leave a comment down below if you think that I've missed anything to do with those cravings for those foods, and it may help someone else out. That's going to be it for this one, guys. I'm Robert Murphy. Thank you for joining me in this, and I wish you the best of luck in overcoming those cravings, but I know you've so got this.